sure. What's up, Forza King? Hello again. I'm upside down, guys. I can't read anything upside down. Well, there's that. And yes, for those of you wondering, I was upside down. Yes, the batteries are definitely disconnected. Half worried? No, sir. No, sir. Never hurts to ask. Thank you, gentlemen, for your assistance. Now I just got a couple wires to unplug. So when it comes to these, you have a couple choices of what you can do because of their sensitivity. I don't like burning these up because that's what actually pops it. And if you want to pop them, I think it's these two wires you need to hook up. And this is the beeper horn switch, I think. Problem is I'm sure Roman's going to ask me how to pop this thing. I want to tell him that's something that I can't tell him, and he's going to have to figure it out on his own. For legal reasons, of course. I don't want the liability of him hurting himself or someone around him. But there it is. So it is just 3 little clips that hold that thing in there. Let me turn this around so I can actually see what I'm showing you. That little guy, that little guy, and that little guy. And they clip around those little aluminum nubbins in there. This one, and that one. Yep. Out. Yeah, I couldn't leave you guys all hanging. I had to definitely get back in there and get that thing hooked back up. So, yeah, I think that's going to be about it for tonight. We got both of the airbags out of it, which is what I wanted to accomplish. Got a buttload of screws here. You can put in the screw container. Grab all my tools and put all this stuff away. It's something I've been preaching to Kenny here recently. If we're going to be running a business, we need to be staying ahead of the curve on this stuff. Putting these tools away and keeping everything cleaned. Disconnecting of airbags. Oh, did I? There it is. Wyatt's Sunny Adventures. What are we working on tonight? Yeah, we're taking the airbags out of a 2009 F350 parts truck that's here in Kenny's shop. With any luck, I'm going to deliver these airbags to Roman Atwood on Sunday. He doesn't know it yet. I tried to get a hold of him, but I'm going to drop them off. He was looking for airbags the other day on one of his vlogs. He was actually in a scrapyard and was looking for airbags. So I'm hoping that he still wants them because I'll have 4 of them for him. 2 steering wheel airbags and 2 passenger side airbags out of Superduties. And then maybe we'll get to see what he does with them. Hopefully he'll link everybody that watches that video to these videos where I'm taking them out. And we can, I knew those look like Ford seatbelt hangers. Yeah, that's the other thing I got to get out of here is these seatbelts. I want them for my Bronco because they're the right color. But we'll see how that goes. Depending on, I don't know, depending on what we do with that. And of course, here at the end, I always get 30 and 40 watchers, you know, right when it's time to log off. But I got off and then back on again because I had to go look and see how these dirty rascals came out. But we got it. With George's help, guiding me and in guarding me along the way there. I am definitely not afraid to say that I don't know how something is done. 5-point harness on BOV1. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't need all that. It's not a race truck. It's just a family go-getter with a 306. All that 306 power, it might need all that harness, right? Yeah, so that's what we did here tonight. Got that out of there. I got the center, or the four-wheel drive shifter off, which we had to do anyway because we're picking this cab off of this thing. That will be upcoming here very soon. KJ pulled the front seats out of it. He's got those sold. And I pulled the airbags off for Roman. We'll see if he does anything with them from that. To torque is deceptive. Yeah. Right. You guys ever, in the dead of night, like when it's dead quiet like it is right now here, you ever just hear a wild noise and you wonder yourself if maybe now is the time that Jesus is coming back? With everything that's been happening here recently, that's been right here in the front of my cortex, and I don't know. It's just one of those things you never know, right? We'll never know. We are not privy to that type of information, but he is definitely coming back eventually. I ask myself that constantly. Yeah, I think it's closer than we probably want to admit. I can promise you that. Yikes. This thing just about jumped out in my hand here. Power connection. Looks like all of the widgets are in place. Something. It's got that held in there good. These trucks never cease to amaze me. The amount of things that they have that hold everything together. 8 mil. Smaller than 8. 7 mil. That's the size. The more I sit here, the more I look around and the more things I pull out of this goofy parts truck. But I guess if it's right here for the harvesting, why not harvest it, right? Another one right there. Guys, I'm going to, I say this a lot, but if you're young and you're into this kind of business, take care of your eyes. I better move my camera. Check this out. Little levers. Oh, why wouldn't they just make them all the same? Why? Why wouldn't they make them all the same? Eat your carrots, boys and girls. Ain't that the truth? Damn hell. Someone has run a screw in there to screw with me, I think. Microsoft Sync. There we go. All right, now. Well, that's not at all what I wanted to do, is it? Ta-da! So there's I mean, if you go buy this stuff, this right here, this AC control, if I'm not mistaken, new, that thing's like $400. And it worked in this one. I know that for sure. It's a little module, it's a little node. It's a computer node. That radio works too. KJ loves it when I start pulling this stuff out of these trucks. He doesn't understand. He does, he just doesn't want to do it. The money that's sitting in this dash right here, especially being an 09, because there's a gang of these trucks in the road still. we're, like I said earlier, we've putting some floor in my daughter's bedroom, her old bedroom, so she can move back upstairs with us. So we spent, I don't know, 2 hours. Well, maybe not 2 hours, probably an hour doing that tonight. Jesus, look at that thing. That's a radio. Huh. It is an MP3 player. I don't know how. It says MP3 on it. Look at that thing. It's huge. That's a couple $100 maybe. I don't know. All right, that's it. I'm done ripping stuff out of here. Let's answer some questions. Eat your carrots, boys and girls. I went on an all-carrot diet once for an entire Lenten period. Remember, I said I'm Byzantine Catholic, so we definitely have Lent. And during one entire Lenten period, I did nothing but drink carrot juice and water. In 40 days, I lost 80 pounds. Yeah, I never want to touch another carrot my entire life. Silver truck in the background, that's Pam. Pam is a 1986 Super Cab 8-foot bed. That's the truck that we started these off with. It's got a 351 in it. We went down to South Carolina to buy that truck. It's in really nice shape. KJ put a 4-inch. She put a 4-inch rough country lift on it. Well, we both did it. I helped him, of course. And we had to replace the engine. The engine let go in it. That's the engine that we were pissing around with. It rattled a rod in it. And, well, that's one of his daily drivers. He pulled it in the garage last night into my bay, so he would have it'd be nice and warm. Pam is one hell of a rig. It is a nice rig, and it's going to be nicer once we pull it down and get it all painted up. We're going to put one of them show quality paint jobs on it, like we did for George's truck Laney. That white and green one that was in here the other day. Oh, where Xander? Here you go. Since you like them so much, carrots. My wife used to buy, and this is no lie, guys. We had one of them juicers, and she bought carrots by the case. I would go through about a case of carrots a week, and usually I would Dimitri Requiem. Oh boy, I don't know what you said, Dimitri, but it looks like you're Russian. But I would juice those carrots up in the morning. I would have a big carrot juice for breakfast, and then another for lunch. And usually I would just ixnay the upenstay on dinner. I wouldn't have dinner, but yeah, I did that for 40 days. Like I said, lost 80 pounds. It was skinny fat. I lost a bunch of muscle in that experiment, but I did it. It was really weird. Carrot juice is surprisingly sweet. There's a lot of sugar in carrots. But it was a very bad thing to do, and I'll never do it again. I can promise you that. I will never do it again. But yeah, so again, just pulling some parts out of this thing that I'm going to put in a box or in a bag somewhere. I'll pull all of those little modules and stuff out of that dash. I'll still pull the XLT dash out of it because I'm sure that will sell to somebody along the way. Problem with that dash is it does show 313,000 miles. I think that stays with the dash. It doesn't stay with the body control module. Got to lose it right to be sustained. Yesable. Yesable. You got that right, Yesable. Yeah, I'm looking for the sustainable part, and that's why I'm just slowly getting off of sugar, which is my biggest problem. I do not overeat. I've had the gastric sleeve, and I can't overeat. I with the sleeve, I ended up losing like 150 pounds, and I'm not back to where I was, but I'm slowly getting there. But my plan is to cut out all the sugars again, get back into the waters and the right foods, and to go carnivore because I want to cut all the sugar out, not just some of it. That's the plan. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Anybody got questions? 28-day water fast, nothing but water. Lost nothing. How is that possible, Xander? We're all looking to find the sustainability in our lives. Jesus Christ is the sustainability in my life. He's the one thing that has remained constant throughout the years. Well, him and my wife, family. Family is also very important. I've got a very supportive family. There is no doubt about that. I don't preach very much, nor will I preach to you guys, but that's how I feel about it. You gotta have something guiding you. Now, I am by no means a perfect man. I'm a sinner just like Jesus was. Uh, it's just it's everything. Toyota Mark II, take it. You can't go wrong. Toyota Mark II, take it. You can't go wrong. Don't know, but it proved my weight isn't diet and exercise related. Thyroid, maybe? Xander? Take it, you can't go wrong. Toyota Mark II. Take it, you can't go wrong. I'm not sure what you mean, Dimitri. Yeah, so it's been a busy evening. I've been trying to get to bed a little sooner too. That's why we're going to wrap this up here shortly. But been trying to get to bed sometime around 10 o'clock. I've got to hit the house here. I got to make a couple thumbnails for these videos because once we're done here, they go over to the live portion of the channel. They do not get erased. They stick around forever and always. So if you guys ever want to go back and see something that we did, or granted, it's going to be hard to find it because already I can't imagine. We've got well over 20 hours, I'm sure, 30, 40 hours of actual live time, and you guys are just racking up that watch time. It's been great for the channel. Obviously, it's got the channel monetized. I don't believe that I'm getting any monetization out of the lives, but what I do get out of the lives is the interaction between you guys, and we are building a community here, guys. That's why I'm taking the time to do these things, and I enjoy it. I like talking to you guys. Hopefully it helps whatever it is you guys have got going on. Obviously, I greatly appreciate you coming back every night like you have been. There's a train coming. I can hear it coming down the line now. It was just blowing its horn there a minute ago. You guys continue to surprise me every night with the live that I just shut off and come back over to this one for the hour or whatever it was up. I think it had something like 18 or 20 watch hours already. So with you guys giving me that much watch time every night, YouTube cannot ignore us. I'm just bored. Well, hopefully watching me, you're doing in the interaction and in the engagement. I kill some of the boredom for you, brother. Especially from New Zealand. That's awesome. Like I said the other night, I've always wanted to go down to Australia, New Zealand. I don't know that I ever will, but maybe if things go right and this thing does kick off like we want it to, maybe we'll get down there and see you guys. When I first started the Bronco, there was a Kiwi that I had befriended on one of the forums. You guys remember forums, right? So I belonged to the full size Bronco or FSB forum, and on there there's a Kiwi that's very active, and I believe he still is to this day. But You guys can hear that train, right? This is I just love that sound. Always have, always will. He's probably crossing the road here if I hurry. If I hurry, I can get out here and you guys can hear him blow the horn for our road. Nah, I think he's already blowed it. Yeah, he's already down here. There he goes. Oh, it's a single engine. Nope, 2 engines. No, there's a train behind him. It's getting cold out here, boys. There's my blinking light so that people don't back into the guy wire there. The house. Only been on a train once. You got to experience the train life, man. I love trains. Hey, Chevy. Boy, you got here just in time for me to leave, bro. We got the dash all apart. We got everything out that I wanted to get out tonight. I greatly appreciate you guys being there with us. Thanks for hanging out with me at in the shop tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow night, depending on what we get into. Hopefully, we're going to get that cab off there here real soon. Truck is on the trailer. That is a 89 F350 7.3 liter IDI, better known as Old Smoky. He's on the channel. You can go back there and find out what it is. KJ bought that truck with whoa, I disappeared. KJ bought that truck with full intentions to ZF5 swap it. Somebody tried to do an E40D swap, but it failed, and it's sitting here. So it's actually for sale. KJ's kind of abandoned hope on it and wants to get done the other projects that we have here. All right, that's it, guys. We will be back tomorrow night. Appreciate it. Love y'all. The Mongo Man is out. Talk to you later.